Hi everybody. Yes, lovely to see you all. Holy moly, I'm getting loads of information here, and that was such a fantastic presentation. And what I really love about this presentation is that we're all very real and honest. You know, it is about reality and being realistic about our expectations and what we're conducting as mentors. So I'm just going to share my screen first of all. Okay, so I'm assuming everyone can see. So again, what I've done is I've actually put the link of the website into the chat so that you can all click on if you want to have a look. Catherine and Una have very nicely gone through the website from their point of view, and now let's look at the course. So as you can see, over the last couple of years, we've done an awful lot of stuff. So there is a bit of everything in there that you need to know for the digital change makers. And I suppose I wouldn't be a very much of a technical person, and wasn't up until maybe 3 years ago. And what I find myself is with habit is I've learned tools. So I take a tool a day and I look at them and I try and learn a little bit. What I've learned is that 10 minutes that you spend investigating a tool and getting to know better and how it can benefit you and what you do can actually save you loads of time. And so I try to do that as a practice every day. And what I found is over the years is I actually just automatically click up my tools. They're like my friends. So as you see on the screen here, and I actually, just from this meeting, I realized that that's what I do every morning religiously, what tools I need. And I needed Pixels today. I need Monday every day. So I use Monday all the time. Facebook, Google Calendars, I use WordPress, buckets of tools there, and other ones as well, depending what I'm doing and the project I'm doing. So quite rightly, thank you, Nick. I'm going to go into the online course, and the course is also in English and Dutch. And what we've done is with this course is typically courses are maybe presented through PowerPoint or SlideShare. What we wanted to do was practice what we preach. So we said, why don't we just take the tools and show the course through the tools that we're actually developing here and what we're showcasing to all of you fantastic people. So if we look at the course, so the course, and we've also obviously put in a little bit about COVID there and the importance of digital mentoring and digital business practices with the inevitable COVID. And the courses that we have focused in on that we think is really good and can be used across the board is module 1 is on communication. And that looks at learning from your mentors how to master your communication skills. Then we have gain a deeper understanding of your communication skills. So how are you doing? Where do you need to improve? How not to be a mentor, how to build trust and make your mentoring meaningful. So the guys there mentioned about listening and to actually being flexible and tailoring it to your client. How to uncover and understand better your mentoring strengths and weaknesses. And then obviously what we've done with that course is we've delivered it through the TED Ed tool. Now for module 2, which is collaboration. Sorry, can you see my screen there? Sorry, that's okay. Module 2 is collaboration and the difference between collaboration and collaborative mentoring and the benefits of collaborative mentoring and virtual collaboration. So, and the types of European collaborative mentoring in a digital age. How to prepare for collaborative mentoring, and then the importance of peer connections and collaborating. So you're not effectively on your own, you're actually there's other peer connections out there that can help you. And then for that course, we use WordPress as a digital mentoring tool. Then we look at the area of creativity. It's really important to have creativity so you can adapt and learn and self-improve and obviously improve your services. And in this area, we looked at how can be the different tricks and simple exercises that you can include in your mentoring and how you can be creative as a mentor to your clients. understanding how network and collaboration fosters the development of good ideas and creative thinking in the work environment. So obviously it's about not just the individual that you're mentoring, but obviously their business as a whole. And then how to use different tools and techniques on how to do this. So we say tools a lot here today, but and your toolboxes are fairly full at the minute, but we do suggest that you do look through the tools, and the creative tools are a really useful resource. And then obviously how they can enhance the mentor's role and ensure creative potential is maximised. And for that module, we delivered it through TED-Ed. Okay, and then the fourth module and the final module is project planning, and then how to successfully integrate a virtual project management platform, and then how to ensure this is achieved using specific mentoring approach. Now, when we're talking about mentoring and using these tools, we're also coming from the angle of mentoring businesses about these tools, so how they can use them. So when we talk about virtual project management platforms, these are really useful for businesses themselves and how they can use them to assist their businesses, particularly with COVID and other such remote working necessities. And what is needed when deciding on the right project management tool? So what is the right client management tool and project management tool for your mentor? So it not only helps you with your mentee and navigate your relationship with your mentee, but it also helps you manage your business. So tips and tricks of the DCM project management tool and the webinar resources. So I'm going to bring you through those a little bit later, and how webinars can be used to communicate your tools. So we're talking there, which is quite rightly put by the lads, was the 15-minute synopsis with Blinkist. So for example, for your mentoring, why not think of little videos that you can use to communicate what your business is and what you do, and obviously to communicate the tools that you're probably mentoring your businesses, and then how to create a Zoom webinar. So if we look at, say, for communication, and in this module, it's just going to load up. So we look at the target audience, which of course is business advisors and mentors. We explain here the 5 different sections to the module, then what the outcomes are and what is expected, and then why choose TED-Ed as a course creation tool. So it gives you a bit of a synopsis there, and then it gives you guidance on the course features, how long it takes, the level and the language, and what kind of an assessment it is. So if we click into the module, so let's have a little look. So here are the 5 different areas: watch, think, dig deeper, discuss, and finally. And if you look here, so we've just started off with a little video, so you can watch the video. It just brings you in nicely into the topic itself and gets you in the right frame of mind. Then you can go into think. So these are questions that we ask you as a mentor, so you can self-assess and look at your mentoring communication skills. And then you dig a little deeper. So in this section, this is where I suppose the majority of the content is. And in this is an exploration phase for you, where we have different links. So this link will bring you to mentoring communication, the digital age. And it gives you a little synopsis on what it's about. So more and more mentors have to deal with long distance mentoring, which can be done ineffectively if done incorrectly. And the article looks at e-mentoring and digital options. So there's loads of stuff in here, loads of links. There's videos, there's some TED Talks, articles, interviews. There's an interview with Colin James, who's the mentor's mentor. And then how to communicate in a practical way as a mentor. So we've covered a lot of different areas that may come as a necessity to you in terms of communicating as a mentor. No one is talking to the mentee, so she talks about, has shared mentor. This is a lady called Victoria Black, and she shared mentorability across multiple messages, inspiring others how to help enhance their mentoring partnerships by examining their role and responsibility as a mentee. This talk invites the audience to assess and re-examine their own mentorability as they engage in everyday development relationships. So you're probably essentially mentoring yourself as well through this course. So there's all the resources in there, and there's different sections. So the next section is discuss. So if I click it here, it's the same thing. So discuss here, and what you can do is when you develop your course, you can have a discussion with your mentee or your mentees if you're doing a group mentee approach, with the different questions and getting their thoughts. And they can be discussion points for your mentoring, or they can be for your future mentoring, consultation, we say. And then finally, what it does is it brings you into the links to the good practice guide, but it also brings you back into how you can set up your own TED Ed page. And so you just click on the link and it will bring you directly into that. So if you do go into the TED Ed link, in the creation section, it's very, very easy to do. I did it in like 10 minutes. And if you're creating a lesson or a student talk or an educator talk, so you can pick any of those, and then you just click Educator Start here and off you go. And let's have a look at an example of WordPress. So let's have a look at maybe collaboration. So if we look at collaboration, you can see here how WordPress presents it nicely. And in this course, we've covered like the description of collaborative learning for mentors, the benefits of collaborative mentoring and virtual collaboration, and then European collaborative mentoring, so you can learn best practice and how others are doing it across Europe, preparing yourself for collaborative mentoring, and then the importance of peer connection. So this is probably not new material to you all, but we've tried to put in a lot of extra stuff there and make it as up to date as possible. And then, of course, we have an exercise. So in here, we have a description, and each section comes with a video. So WordPress is brilliant for this, that you can add in your little videos. You can put in pictures. You can lay it out whatever way you want to lay it out. And then it brings you through the course. So that's the initial page. Then it brings you through to what the side panel here has indicated. So what is that collaboration? What is collaborative mentoring? So you can see here, it's a really, really good resource. And it helps you to make your mentees digitally minded as well, gets them in the digital space. And here we look at the benefits of collaborative mentoring and virtual collaboration. So again, it brings you right through the topic and virtual collaboration and all the different areas there. So, and videos again. So that is content is all there for you mentors and business advisors, so you can educate yourselves.
Very good.
So what I'm going to do is just bring you through a Zoom version. And what we'll do is we'll just go back to the main page. And so this is like, for example, a Zoom webinar. So Catherine rightly showed you Monday earlier, and Monday is a fantastic tool. We couldn't live without it. And they are very, very good at showing Zoom webinars. So for the project management, for Monday, which was my tool of choice, we have gone through how it works and how to use it. And I'll bring you to the Zoom. So it gives you an example of how you can use a Zoom webinar to communicate by video what you actually do or what you are trying to achieve in your mentoring delivery and content. But these are all the different areas. So cost-effective, diverse talents, reduced travel times. These are all the benefits of project management and virtual project management tools. And then we have, so it goes simplified, transparent work culture, total customization control. And for all of this content, it's free for you to use. This is open to everybody who would like to, I suppose, replicate it. Obviously, the branding is for digital change makers, so it is designed to be flexible. So if we go into this, I'm just bringing you through the different areas of the project.
Laura, sorry to come in. I'm just conscious of time there.
Okay, yeah. So just bring you to the Zoom webinar section, and in here you can just click in here, and then it brings you into the section for the webinars and all the different videos that they have in there. So hope you enjoyed the resources, and thank you very much. Nick, handing it back to you.